Novum Londinium, coming summer 2008. Will you embrace a new London?
So, how's progress?
This week, mostly, it's been targeting. It's been targeting last week, but last week I had to work mostly on the prioritization of targets. The team dynamic is as dynamic as it has always been. For example, we've had a little bit of a change of seating position. Tim, our audio engineer, is now sitting between the programmers rather than sitting alone in the back of the room.
We're kind of getting up to our phase where we're doing some testing. We're having a testing session at the uni next week. It's just the usual Gareth and Steve, and they're always as helpful as they can be. So, actually learning a lot of stuff about how to do the menu system as well, which is quite good. So now all the menus like properly fade into each other and that kind of stuff, and also the sound. I've been learning quite a bit about how the sounds work with Tim, obviously. So
slowly building the station up more and more. Coming towards the very end now. I should pretty much have the entire station finished today. I actually had one or two difficulties with the roof, trying to get it to fit on properly, creating the arches for little walkways and things like that. Those are a little bit tricky, but once yeah, in general everyone seems to be getting along really well. The programmers and designers, as well as the audio guy, we all seem to be mingling and getting along all right. Everyone's sort of communicating well.
We have names now.
That's mingle.
apparently you've been mingling already. Hello, James.
Well, I have done loads of things this week.
Would you care to elaborate?
Yes, I will actually. I've made these ability thumbnails for our menu system. Ability thumbnails. I also made the bipedal enemy, so we've got two types of enemies in our game now, so a bit of variation there. Made the tools for Sydney's tool attack, which is quite cool, very simple to do. Also done an animation for Samantha shooting her pistol, which was still pretty cool. And now I'm working on the cutscenes for our game.
We did sound recording, voice recording last weekend, which went pretty well with a professional actor, and that's going to be used on the cutscenes and also for some of the in-game action.
What problems have you had in particular?
The only one I can think of was this morning when we were trying to incorporate one of the sounds that needed to be looped, but it wasn't looping properly, so I just had to sort it out in Logic rather than on XNA. It was last week, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but it was Dan from Sony, the audio guy, and he emailed some of his presentation slides, which were quite useful, with loads of information and links and stuff like that, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, he was really useful. How's the team dynamic getting on, in your opinion?
I think everything's just falling apart. No, I think it's going okay, but it's getting to the stage that the stress is kind of taking over, and you know, kind of subconsciously everybody's stressing about having everything done to the deadline, and because our project has always been characterized very ambitious, then that we're getting even more stressed about that. So yeah, we just have a lot of work to do, but I think we'll get there.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, can someone stop it?
No!